Good morning, good morning. Just got finished with my morning workout, freshen up, and get ready and go out and get to these appointments. And don't know exactly what I'll be teaching y'all or sharing this time, but I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna help somebody. So y'all stay consistent, stay disciplined, and I'll catch y'all. YouTube family, what's up? Man, my subscribe watchers, I want to say thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Man, maybe I can get you to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get alerted when I drop. And today, man, it's nothing too much, just a couple clean lineups right here. Super crispy. Set it on the side. We on. Head in the back. Hold the head down for me. Head down. There we go. Yeah, we straight. Yeah, got two nice cuts right there. That's a temp fade with the part. And then this one is the undercut ball fade. If you want to know how to perform these two cuts, I got both of them as tutorials in my past videos. The first one that you seen, the temp fade, is called Lil Bro Didn't Like the Cut. He doing numbers. And then you got this one right here, which is a undercut ball fade. He's really doing numbers. He's almost at 6K. So man, y'all go view that video, run it up, hit the thumbs up. If you want to know how to perform it, man, I just break it down step by step how I perform this cut. Really nice, really clean. So it's a little something different this time on this video, stepping outside my usual. I have put a Babyliss Pro taper blade, fade blade, whatever you want to call it, on a Wahl Senior. So let's get into it. We're gonna go ahead, hit them with the toner, get everything nice and clean, and we're gonna just inspect our canvas, pick it out, just make sure everything is pulled out to its full extent. It's a little raw footage so you can hear the exact sound. It's not a perfect fit, that's why it sounds really loud. You really can't, it's no justice, but I just wanted y'all to hear that. But we're going in right here. First thing we're doing, this is like a taper fro, and you don't want to get distracted by how much hair. It's not about how much hair, but it's all about how can you break it down to where your tunnel vision into what are you focused on. Because I'm not cutting all of that at the top. Why would I focus on how much hair or get overwhelmed about that? But instead, I'm focusing on my taper areas. That's the back and that's the sides. And so what I'm going in right here, I have my clipper open, my blade open, and I'm going in with a half U type. When I say the letter U, but half of it, I'm going in and I'm instantly flicking my wrist back up to keep that flare out look. And this right here is just prep. We're prepping, and this is gonna make it easier when I go in to actually set my guidelines, and then when I go in to do the detailing, it's gonna come together based off of me doing that session right there. We're going in and we have it open. So he don't like a ball taper. He likes a where you can still see the line and where you can have the sideburn. So we're going in, lever all the way open, and these cut okay, man. They did well. It's just something I tried, not something I knew I wasn't gonna stick with. So I enjoyed it for that day though. So we set that guideline right up to where the ear is about to start to loop up, attached from the actual head. That's why I stop at. That's my my visual point to where I set my guideline, so I can set it the same exact way on the other side. Going in, we have a 1 guard on, close, and I'm gonna go up, I say a 1/2 inch. I go up a 1/2 inch. I always do less than what I think I need. Taking my time, I just open up all the way, going up another 1/2 inch. Taking my time because that hair grows in different directions. Just notice how I'm maneuvering my clipper, but I'm still going up a 1/2 inch. If I go up farther than that, I raise the clipper up off the skin and I do a flicking motion like a freehand. 2 guard on right here, same thing, going up another 1/2 inch, taking our time. And like I said, 1/2 U, and if I'm going up anymore, I pick the clipper up off the skin. I just hit that lever open so I can get into the real bulk of things and bring it all together. And like I said before, that session that we did when we cleaned it up, that's helping right here. 3 guard on. You really don't need this, but for just more details, well, I wasn't gonna say you don't need it. For more details, go ahead and do it. Put that 3 guard on, even though you freehand it and clean it up some more. The more strokes, the better. All right, so we're not finished. We just put in our guidelines, and so me personally, this is a technique that I used back in barber school and still use now. So this is like a break from the fade, and it is a way to catch your blend. What I mean by I say catch a blend is that you can see what you got based off of what you've already done. It's helping that fade come alive. Once that fade come alive, once we get finished lining up, and we're not just trying to put like a crazy, just defined line. We're trying to get something just so we can go ahead and pop those details in there right after we get finished lining up, man. And it's looking real nice. Definitely coming together. And man, once you put that line in there, you ready to bring it all together. And sometimes you can even line up before you even put your fade in. That's also a great technique to control each side, because you're able to actually see how much you're taking off, and you can repeat that better on the other side because you actually seen it. It's just a better look. Going in, same thing on the other side, nothing changes. And that's what barbering is. Barbering is repetitious. So you have to become, if you're not, a person who don't mind repetition. All right, we got the front line up. We're taking our time. Going in, I call it like a sneak attack. You want to go in and tap, creating those sidebars, going sidebars first. And it's a rough draft, it's a sloppy copy. That's what I call it. We're trying to just get something. We're trying to get our base. We're not trying to actually put him in the game right here. So it's cleanup time, just cleaning up, getting our base so we can see. Starting in the middle, cleaning out that front right in the middle of the forehead. And then you're gonna pick a side, whichever one, that don't matter, whichever one is pulling you the most to go to, you go to that side. Go all the way to that side. Don't try to put them in the game. Hit the farthest hair down. That's gonna make a line. What can I say? Actually challenge yourself to do that every time, because it's so easy to go in, and it's so easy to it's so easy to go in and make somebody a line, because you don't feel like hitting the farthest hair. You just want to line them up and get them out of there, but no, that's not it. So go in, and right now I got my sloppy copy done. Now I'll come back in with a plan. I got a plan now because I sized up everything. I done my rough draft. Now I'm back in and I'm executing my plan of what I see. And I've cut him before plenty times, man, and every time I treat it like the first time. That's how you should do it, because things change, man. It's the same person, but it's how can I say it? It keeps you up on your game. It keeps you from lacking, from making a mistake. When you think about it like that, cut everybody like it's your first time cutting them. Going in with that razor, 45-degree angle, stretching the skin. Excuse me. That's important. Keep that skin stretched. We got it lined up, man. Look good. So now, even more details. I got that comb in my hand, and I'm using that corner, and I'm just feathering. I'm picking. I'm observing. I'm learning. Like I said, I don't cut them. I can't count how many times, but I'm just being observant. It's new to me. It feels new. And so with these detailed sessions, this is your time to show out, because the hard part, not even the hard part, you know, the time that takes the most, the thing that takes the most time is done. Now it's time to make it pop, bring it out. And that's by using your corners, going in and actually putting that corner into tight problem areas, tight spots, and combing it out, stretching it out, and feathering it, making that thing look just flaky, making it look crispy. It's a detailed session, man. This shit, it's like your free range time. It's time to go in. Come around, do it on this side too as well. And I like to use that comb during detailed sessions, and I use a brush. I use a brush when I'm like putting in my guidelines and everything, because it's so much hair to get out the way when you first start a haircut. So that brush that hair out the way. And when I go in for my detailed sessions, it's not as much as hair, so I can actually use my comb, actually stretch that hair if it's some that's curled up. As you see me, I'm going in the downward motion. I'm smoothing it out because some hair needs to be raked down to actually be in a fade, to actually give that fade that nice smooth look, and not halfway faded. And you don't actually just, how can I say it, you don't cut everything. Some stuff you finesse, you kind of tease it, you play with it to keep the integrity of it. So you got to be able to move like that. You got to, with your wrist, it's all from the wrist. Once you figure that out, once you understand that, you good. All right, so we already got a lineup like I talked about before. Sometimes you can go ahead and put a lineup on stuff, and that's what I'm gonna do right here, based off of how I perform this. This is how I really cut, so you getting the real actual, the way I cut, as you can see. And that line's already in there, and so I already see where my fade needs to be. Going in, we have the legendary corded Andis Master. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna put my ball guideline in, I'm gonna go straight across, just being smooth. I'm barely holding that master. Crack it just a little bit, moving up, being smooth, just being very smooth, man, and just letting the clipper do the work, not forcing nothing. That's the last thing you want to do. Close it up a little, because we just put that first guideline in. Now we're gonna take it out, take out that bottom line, open it up about halfway, go ahead and clearing it out, open it up all the way. Now I'm finna get ready and go right up above that first guideline, tilt my clippers, and I'm gonna just go ahead and take away that guideline right there. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just use my clippers and my blade and my wrist motion to go ahead and finish this back neck taper. taking my time. Like I said, I'm using my corners, just being very precise. Very precise. Listening to the clipper. That Andis Master have like a tick noise when you hitting something, and you know you can press a little bit more if you're not, and then after that you understand how far away or how close you need to hold your clipper to actually hit something when you don't have a guard on it. So we just getting rid of that bulk up top, going through that bulk, taking my time, not in a rush, combing through it, pushing that hair down to where it's flat, it's spaced out, and it's in its natural state, to make sure. So after he get his style or whatever, then that's usually the case. If you don't get these fades just as tight as possible and hit a heavy hair and smooth everything out, when somebody go to style their hair, the fade's gonna disappear. It's not gonna look right. You want to be able to style that hair and that fade pop even more. Definitely when they have like this type of haircut right here, because you're not really, it's a lot of hair, but you're not cutting, you're cutting maybe 10% of the head. And so you have to show out on the fade in order for when they style it up top, whether it be a sponge brush or products or whatever, curly top, whatever, that fade, that when they style it, man, that fade gonna pop. That's what it's all about with these type of hairstyles. Taking my time, like I said, because I have no guard on it. So I'm just combing and I'm just knocking every area down freely with my skill of my wrist and the distance in which I'm holding the clipper. And so I have to maintain that. We talk about styling, that's what we're doing right now. So me going in and styling his hair right now, so it's letting me see, once I style his hair, does the cut still hold its integrity? Does it look good? If not, we need to go back in, because once he leave the chair, that's it. What's out there is out there. We can't do nothing about it. So while your clients in your facility, in your chair, get the best out of the cut as you can. And I'm going in for details. And so I just seen that I need to put more details in the line. Yes, sir. I said, man, I love the whole cut, but I love after I get finished with the guidelines, and I can go in and just the detail session. The detail session is everything. That's nice. It's real nice, man. Real simple. Fro taper. Yup, the Andis Master did what they do. Mastered it. Nice neck taper. All right, love y'all, man. I'm out.